Hi, my name is Fatin Nabila binti Muhammad Fadil. My matric number is 223538 and my team member is Nur Khairunisa Akilah and Donald Sylvester. So today, we're gonna present our community project. So before that, let's take a quick look at what we have done throughout the project. Here's a short video recap of our activities.
Tell me, now you get it. Truth or dare. Are you playing? Truth or dare. Tell me, now you get it. Truth or dare. Are you playing?
So for introduction, understanding avionics, sharing knowledge beyond aerospace. Avionics or aviation electronics is essential in controlling and guiding aircraft. From navigation and autopilot to diagnostic and safety, these systems are the brain of modern aviation. But many students outside aerospace engineering never get exposed to it. So, for our EAS 3632 project, we aim to change that by creating posters and engaging with peers from other fields, making avionics simple and accessible. This not only helps bridge the knowledge gap, but also encourage interdisciplinary thinking, especially in areas like drone, space system, and smart transport. So, the main goal of our project was to introduce the basic concept of avionics to students from non-aerospace backgrounds. We wanted to raise awareness of how avionics plays a role across different fields of engineering, not just in aerospace. To make the learning process more engaging, we use a quiz-based format, making it interactive, fun, and easier to remember. So, we start our project by creating a digital quiz using the Quizzes platform, designed to spark curiosity and test basic avionics knowledge. The quiz consists of 10 multiple choice questions, covering simple but essential concepts such as GPS, autopilot system, and why the aircraft black box is actually orange. Then, to support the quiz, we design educational posters that explain these topics in a clear and visual way. We focus on using simple language and graphics to break down technical ideas, like how avionics support navigation, communication, and flight safety, so that non-aerospace students could easily understand them. We carry out the activity in person at both Faculty of Engineering and College Sepuluh. This allowed us to engage students directly, explain our objective, and encourage them to participate. The format promoted informal learning, sparked discussion, and provided instant feedback. Overall, it was a fun and meaningful way to introduce avionics beyond the typical aerospace classroom.
Implementation phase of our avionics awareness project, our team adopted a face-to-face engagement strategy at the Faculty of Engineering and College Sepuluh in University Putra Malaysia. We began by introducing the project objective and providing each participant with an educational poster that outlined key avionics systems and their roles in aircraft operation. These posters were designed using simple language and visual to ensure the content was accessible to students from non-aerospace background. After this introduction, we guide the student through a 10-question on Quizzes platform, which tested their understanding of the poster material. To keep the process organized and to track participants, students were instructed to upload a screenshot of their quizzes result to a dedicated Google form. This allows us to efficiently collect the data for later analysis. Conducting the activity in person rather than online was a deliberate choice. It enabled us to create a more interactive and engaging learning environment. We could immediately address any student or misconception, fostering spontaneous discussion and deeper understanding. As a token of appreciation, each participant received a custom design sticker, which is served both as a reward and a memorable keepsake of their learning experience. Overall, this direct and interactive approach proved highly effective. It not only made the learning process more enjoyable, but also allowed us to provide a real-time feedback, clarify technical terms, and ensure that students left the session with a stronger grasp of avionics fundamentals.
And for the result and outcomes, we successfully reached 30 non-aerospace students for our participation in these quizzes. And also the feedback we received is positive, which increased interest in the avionics, which I meant is the quizzes question. And also the key achievement after we did our project, we raised some awareness to introduce them the fundamentals of the avionics, which is the navigation, communication, flight control, and also the safety in the avionics. And with the built-in interest, which create the interest in aerospace topics across all disciplines. And last, we also engage some fun experience, approachable education via our quizzes and visual aids.
Next, we move on to recommendation. To build on the success of this initiative and ensure its long-term impact, we have several key recommendations. First, we suggest expanding the outreach to include a broader range of students, possibly by collaborating with other faculties and organizing larger scale events. This will help to further bridge the knowledge gap between aerospace and non-aerospace disciplines, fostering greater and interdisciplinary collaboration. Second, recommend incorporating more interactive elements such as hands-on demonstrating or augmented reality experience to make the learning process even more engaging. This could help clarify complex avionics concepts that some students found challenging, such as the function of specific systems like a transponder. Additionally, developing follow-up activities such as advanced quizzes or workshops will allow participants to deepen their understanding over time. Providing digital access to the educational materials and quizzes could also enhance accessibility and encourage safe-paced learning beyond the initial season. Finally, we advise gathering more formal feedback from participants to better assess the effectiveness of the project and identify areas of improvement. By continuously refine our approach based on student input and learning outcome, we can ensure the future interaction of the project remain relevant, impactful, and sustainability for the university.
And for the conclusion, we successfully introduced fundamental avionics concept to 30 non-aerospace students, and also interactive posters and quizzes are quite effective, and also we highlighted some of its relevance, and in-person implementation was highly beneficial. We received some immediate feedback and also real-time clarification. And for the positive informal feedback, we indicate that this project is a success in fostering cross-disciplinary awareness, which we have an enjoyable learning experience. We also achieved objective of raising avionics awareness and also building interest in aerospace topics. So for this key takeaway, we get some direct engagement, and also the interactive formats are highly effective for technical outreach to diverse student population. And also for the satellite deployment, orbital transport, and the emerging realm of the civilian space travel.